Good morning, guys. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's Indigo here, and let's get into a message, okay? So, y'all, so much shit is going on. What went on? I should say past tense, right? I literally just woke up and I was laying in bed, and I'm like, I'm going to do a reading. Well, Spirit said I should do a reading. And it's like, you never know the effect that your surroundings have on you until you actually get out of those surroundings and get into new surroundings, and you realize how you feel completely different. It's like my intuition is so heightened right now, like very clear, very, very clear, not blocked at all. I love it. I love it, okay? There is a subject that I want to touch on, but I'm not going to touch on it right now. I'm going to wait to talk about it. I'm gonna wait to talk about it, y'all. Because right now, Spirit does not want me to speak on it, but wants me to mention when you start to ascend and you start to really pay attention to your intuition and what the divine is guiding you to do or say or where to be, etc., you really start to when it comes to like people who like to gaslight you, I was gonna say gaslight, gaslight you and manipulate you, okay? They become very weak. Like their influence over your life becomes very weak, and it's very easy for you to see straight through it. There could be people who love to run their fucking mouth about you. They love to talk negatively about you. There's always some negative shit that bitches gotta say. Bitches ain't never got shit positive to say, okay? But you have to understand that the things that people say to you are a reflection of themselves. Only when you're talking to a real individual will you get information on, only then will you get clear like guidance or clear what is it, not guidance but like opinions from people who have clear minds, clear souls, clear hearts, a connection with the divine. I don't think that you should be taking advice from anybody who, if you notice that somebody's life is not the way that you want to see your life going, I don't think that you should be taking advice from them. Okay? So be mindful of who you take advice from, who you even confide in to ask for advice, okay? Straight up. And you're fully in control of how you want to move. If you want to move a certain type of way, then that's exactly how the fuck you should move. At the end of the day, in this world, in this life, we don't really owe anybody a fucking explanation but ourselves and the divine. And if those two sources of being are happy, then there's nothing to really fucking talk about. Do you feel me? So just stay aware of that, because people always try to make you feel bad for leveling up. Okay, as I'm splitting this deck, all I see is good cards. I seen the 10 of Cups, I seen the 10 of Pentacles, I seen the 9 of Cups, I seen the Fool card. Okay, so let's just get into the message. I just feel like there's a lot of people in the energy that refuse to heal. Like they absolutely have no desire to heal whatsoever. And maybe this is because they're unaware. This is the energy of people who don't want to heal because they're comfortable being trash. These are people who are comfortable with living in the lies and the illusions that they've been placing amongst other people. These are people who want to dish out a certain type of energy, but when they get it in return, they can't take it because, oh, I did this for you, but whole time they were doing something for you, they were plotting on your life to either take your life or ruin your life, dim your light, minimize you down to absolutely nothing, keeping you small and complacent like them, affecting your mental health, affecting your diet, doing voodoo magic and rituals and seances and chanting over your fucking name, writing in cursive shit to you because they know that you're clairvoyant, you can hear them type shit. Like, thank you. Bitch, thank you. Fuck. I was gonna say my real name, but that's not my name anymore. So my birth name. It's not my name anymore though. Let's get into the cards. So okay. Resources, hearth. This is I feel like you're gonna come about having more I feel like you're gonna come about having more of what you need to do what it is that you're passionate about, okay? You may have a vision. You do have a vision. It's not even made. You do have a vision of what you want this thing to be that you're working on. And I feel like the divine, the more you listen to the divine and you move where the divine wants you to move and you flow with what you're being guided to do, I feel like the more things are gonna become available to you. Because like they say, like, he won't bless you in certain environments, okay? There are certain people who don't want you to have anything, and when you do have something, they want to take it away from you. Yeah, confrontation and arrival. People have conflict with the fact that you've come into union with your higher self. They don't like that. This also has a lot of people thinking about, who am I and who's my higher self, and they have absolutely no fucking idea, okay? Because they are not operating in their higher selves. These are people who have not taken the time to find themselves or get to know who they actually are. Change, confrontation. But I feel like when it's in association with your life, you've moved out of confrontational environments. I feel like this is also the reigniting of your passion for all the things that it is that you do, all the things that it is that you maybe want to do and you have not done, okay? Let me see the tarot real quick. Yep, Ten of Cups and the Nine of Cups on the bottom. So independence, moving more into your independence. I do see you like whatever entrepreneurial goal or thing that you want to do, I do see you receiving finances for this. Okay, I do feel like they're like people who believe in what you do. I feel like the more you show yourself, the more you make yourself visible to others, the more they see the bigger picture and what it is that you're doing, and they want to support you because they have the same it's kind of like you're teaching these people, you're guiding these people. They have the same agenda as you, and they want to see you succeed within that agenda. So it's like the more you do, the more you enlighten other people, and the more they really truly see, like, damn, you are this divine creature. Like, like I don't even know, like, not human, but definitely creature-esque. You could have had visions about certain things that are going to be taking part in your present day, okay? Right, present day or near future. I feel like that's what that closing out of that negative cycle, that negative energy is. That's essentially what that is. It's now that you've closed out that cycle, you can begin a new one. I feel like maybe a couple of people were holding on to something that was old, outdated, didn't really belong anymore, and it was kind of keeping you stagnant in a certain type of energy, not necessarily literally. I mean, well, literally too for a lot of us, but the sun is here though. I do see the sun and the devil, okay? So I do feel like you're shedding light on certain things that you may have unhealthy attachment to, okay? And really allowing yourself to rid yourself of those things. Maybe you didn't understand something at its fullest capacity, but now whatever it is that you've had this vision on, it's really helping you come into what it is that you see, okay? Sorry for the dog in the background. She is I literally showed my face to her and now she's gonna cry because she wants me to let her out her cage, but she already went outside and she needs a bath. So I'm not gonna let her out until I give her a bath because I'm like, you stink. But the lovers, the star, the page of cups. I feel like the twin flame, when I think of like the twin flame journey within the soul, within the self, I think about like your higher self meeting your lower self, building this balance, building this rapport, okay? This is like internal love, learning to love yourself more. And in turn, the love that you learn to give to yourself is helping you evolve to the understanding of how to like have that co-op relationship with your higher self and your younger self. Okay, page of cups. What is this page of cups right here, spirit? Ooh. Three of Wands, Page of Pentacles. So we got two pages here. I'm hearing the beginning, the start, the fresh new start. Okay. The star. This is like moving to calmer waters. Maybe something that you had a vision about is coming into fruition. And maybe this is going to be something that allows you to use your abilities, use your intuition. You could be a reader, okay, or a psychic medium. Mediumship is so interesting. I've been getting aware of like the stages and signs of when I'm channeling like literal spirits, literal human beings that existed once before. Yeah, it's interesting. It's just interesting how the body is a portal to life, like literally, especially as a woman. This could be also moving to calmer waters in a situation with a child, okay? I feel like a lot of people didn't expect for you to have a helping hand. I was listening to like a reel yesterday that I heard of Matt Rife talking about how everyone will always be like, oh, you look good, like you're gonna do great, kind of energy, and how because everybody thought he was gonna do great, nobody really ever wanted to do anything for him. Nobody ever really wanted to help him because they always assumed that like the next person will help them, right? And how that became one of his biggest challenges in life and one of his hardest times. And I feel like maybe your life has been like that for a long time, where you've kind of just been, you know, leaning on yourself. I feel like this Emperor energy kind of just didn't expect for you to receive this. This is also somebody who has a lot to give, but is in despair because they took too long to give something. Okay? Somebody was clouded by their own judgment. I mean, by their own ego. There's a lot of ego and somebody not seeing something as it was. A lot of manipulation, too. Truth. Also, the Ten of Cups. So, this is like a family influence kind of energy. Spirit, what do we have for Page of Cups and Three of Wands? Okay, the Knight of Cups with the Page of Cups. So is this a page energy offer or? I heard that song, if you give it to me, I'll give it to you. Somebody's trying to share cups, baby. Somebody has... You know how, like, the page is like this tiny offer, right? I feel like sometimes people don't have a lot of value. They don't place a lot of value in the youth. But the youth brings us back into contact with that vision, that intuition, that ability to think up and dream up anything that you possibly want, anything that you could possibly think of. Trying to make sure she doesn't fall off the bed. Okay, let me see something off. Okay, Ace of Wands. I feel like somebody is very youthful. I feel like reserved when it comes to emotions. So maybe this is a lot of internal work without the outer dialogue expression of it all. Ooh, I see the Ten of Cups, Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, I see the Nine of Cups. Somebody wants to have a conversation with you. Somebody wants to talk to you. The Hearth card and the Ace of Wands. Somebody has a lot of passion for you. This could be also somebody giving to a kid. You could have a kid. Somebody could be like giving to their kid when it comes to like emotional. It's like support, but like right, this person could be spiritual as well. And maybe you could have like a very spiritual child. Everything is fine. Eight of Swords, Death, Queen of Cups. This is also giving me energy of a feminine energy who was like once stuck, pretending like everything was fine, okay? But like Spirit was calling for that to come to an end because she needed to go through a rebirth, okay? There's a season for everything, and I feel like this was giving me the season of being trapped, stuck, blind, not seeing something, to the season of waking up after pretty much dying and not seeing it, to coming into understanding of what it is with the Queen of Cups. Everything is fine. Take these over. So what's the Three of Wands? Page of Pentacles. Truth, King of Cups, Chariot. This is I feel like there's also some truth, right? That's being exposed about somebody. Or this could be somebody exposing the truth. Okay, maybe somebody has a child. Or maybe this is just about this offer that somebody wants to bring in. Like maybe, all right, because the Knight of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles, definitely both thinkers. Thinkers, but like action takers. Right, this is giving me the energy of like not missing any marks when it comes to taking action, bringing in an offer. Like somebody's not gonna bring something to you that's like not well thought out, which is good. Okay, this could also be somebody, I'm getting informant energy. Her undercover feds. So somebody could be an undercover agent too. This gives me the energy of somebody who's undercover, portraying to be someone who is younger than they actually are. Okay, I don't know what that is, but I'm getting out of that. Okay, Three of Swords, Page of Pentacles. So then we got the Nine of Cups. I feel like I had to pick up on different storylines. Right, so after moving to calmer waters, it's like you can actually step into formulating on the 3D, whatever this idea is that you're bringing into fruition. I feel like this is your judgment, okay, to reside more in this carefree, expressive energy. I feel like this is what is passion for you. So you could be into clothes, you could be a stylist, okay? I feel like you also probably get judged a lot for how you appear or how you come off to be. Okay, maybe you just carry yourself in a way that people look at you as you look or think highly of yourself, which is not a bad thing. It's a good thing. Sensitivity, so you could be an empath, so you're sensitive to that energy when it comes into you. So sometimes it can make you like hold back, like hold off, like, oh, you know. Okay, so there's also, we got the Queen of Pentacles and the Three of Swords. So there's a fire sign, feminine energy that has betrayed an earth sign. Somebody doesn't understand why it is that you just get to move on. And I feel like it's simply because you choose to move on. It's not even, it's like, why be in this energy when you could just take that cup? You could just take that wand. You could initiate something new for yourself rather than staying focused on the past. Like when bullshit happens, like you have to know how to move away from it. I see Five of Cups. So somebody's in regret. Yeah, somebody's in regret over walking away from a situation because they see you in this 10 of cups, 3 of cups energy. But this is also somebody feels bad about choosing to place illusion within a family dynamic or a friend group. Okay, this could be a work environment too. This could be somebody you worked with, somebody you lived with. I'm also hearing transgender. Okay, so this Queen of Wands or this Queen of Pentacles could be transgender because this hair is giving me like a wig energy. I'm not gonna lie, it's giving me wig energy. Okay, so the 10 of Cups and the Hermit came out. So somebody just is intimidated by the fact that you are knowledgeable. Somebody also didn't understand how it was that you continuously stayed grounded with everything that it is that you've been through. And it's like in order to understand something that somebody is or something somebody has gone through, you would literally have to have walked in those same shoes or at least experienced the same kind of situation. I feel like somebody's just upset that you moved on, but you had to move on in order for you to find peace, okay? In order for you to find peace for yourself, you had to move on. Because whatever the 3 of Cups situation was, there's just a lot of illusions being placed over you. Like people, yeah, see, the moon even came out. A lot of fucking illusions. A lot of trickery, a lot of moon magic going on. It's like people waiting for certain moon cycles to take certain actions on you. All types of shit. That fucking voodoo gift. All that bullshit. But yeah, you're getting justice for this. You moving away, you taking action on your creative projects and standing in your power and doing what it is that you said you wanted to do. I feel like this is justice in itself for you particularly. But this is also when people run their mouth and talk a lot of shit about you and paint a picture about you, and then you pop up and you show out to be a different type of person. This is also clearing the record for you. Because it's like everybody knows one side of a situation, but they don't know the other side of a situation. And it's like how you present yourself, how you show up, shows clues and indications that the other side of the situation may not have been what it was that people were actually saying. Okay? So you're being vindicated, temperance. There's a lot of balance coming in your life. This is also, so like undercover, how I was speaking on that lately, somebody being undercover, or how I said that earlier. This is also giving me so maybe somebody found out the truth of the situation. It's kind of like you had to do a whole 360 from everything that it was that you were going to go about doing. You had to reverse it and go about it a different way and not even go about it a different way, but choose to do something differently. It's like you're the person that's going to be giving someone justice. You're the person that's going to be vindicating somebody. You're the person that's going to be bringing something into balance. And it is because you see somebody as an angel. This is like a law official. This person could be a King of Cups, and then there's the Ace of Swords right behind it with the 5 of Swords, 10 of Wands. Yeah, burdened by a bunch of people trying to stab you in the fucking back. The Emperor, okay, so this figure, father figure, and this 9 of Pentacles with this mature woman energy with the 7 of Swords. Yeah, this was all about money. All about money. This was all about money. This whole situation was all about money. It's like people don't want you to have something that's yours, but it's about to be given to you. Somebody's actually proud and rooting for you that you take the steps that you choose to take to go about moving on with your life. The Seven of Pentacles. So this is there. So you have to be patient, okay? As you find balance within yourself more, the more these situations will be balanced out for you. Yeah. From this, you're going from the Five of Pentacles to the Seven of Pentacles. I heard you're 2 steps away from something. 2 steps away. And these might be major steps that seem very minute compared to what it is that you're doing, but they're very important steps. 8 of Cups, this is what it was. Walking away from this Five of Pentacles energy, walking away from this energy of feeling like in lack, or as if you were being excluded or left out from something that the divine never wanted you to be a part of in the first place. It's like, why hold on to something that isn't working out when you have so much ahead of you that is going to work out for you? It's like sometimes you just gotta drop the bullshit and focus on what's gonna actually bring joy, happiness, okay, abundance into your life. Because a lot of the shit that we worry about and stress ourselves out on, they do nothing for us but make us sick. Like internally, physically, mentally, spiritually. Like it's just a depletion of energy. So why hold on to energy that does not need to be held on to? There's the Six of Pentacles here. This is also, somebody's in conflict because somebody wants to give something to you. Somebody wants to be of service and help you out in a situation. And this brings conflict to somebody because they don't feel that they agree with this collaboration. It's not because they don't agree with the collaboration, it's because they're not going to be a part of the collaboration, because they don't have anything to contribute, because they're not of the same energetic vibration as you and the other people that you're collaborating with. This is also giving me God energy. Like this is balance to me. This is 7, 4. Yeah, energy is 7. With the Ace of Pentacles over here. So infinity. I heard recommendation or reprimanded. Somebody could have recommended you to somebody. Somebody wants to work with you. Yeah, you have vision. They have resources. You have passion. They're like, okay, let's link up. They also like the fact that you know how to not hold on to what it is that you have, but use what it is that you have to make yourself balanced. Okay? Somebody feels like you're very calculated when it comes to money. Which is what they like. So when it comes to like, okay, so say you need to make a budget because you need resources, you need to gather resources to make something, right? This person would trust you to make that list and to just be like, all right, go buy those things that you need to do this, instead of like micromanaging you. Like you're the one that doesn't need to be micromanaged. And not that the other person needs to be micromanaged, but what they do requires 2 people to take part of it to make it happen. I heard it's all a part of divine timing. Can you clarify the Six of Pentacles? So like the person who wants to give you something, but there's conflict over giving you something, there's this devil energy here. This person is more concerned about greed and materialism. And I feel like this person, they don't want to leave somebody out in the cold because they already been working with them, but it seems that the partnership isn't working out. This could be a Capricorn. I don't know if I said that already. right? When somebody's like using lust against you and shit like that, it doesn't work if you're not interested in them. So maybe you've changed and grew to be uninterested in somebody and it bothers them. This is also like somebody trying to give you something that's not healthy for you, like drugs or like a fucking STD or some shit like that. Attention too. There's something about attention. Somebody doesn't like that you don't pay them attention the way that you used to. I heard there's nothing to pay attention to. I feel like something just wasn't reciprocated. It's very simple. Something just was definitely not reciprocated. Five of Wands, Six of Pentacles. Let's see something. Okay, the King of Wands, the Hierophant. This is also giving me somebody in conflict with you because you want to give your commitment to somebody else. Like this person does not want you to give your commitment to anybody else but them. And they feel some type of way. Yeah, Ten of Swords. This could also be a marriage or some type of... Oh, so back to that whole undercover shit. Because the Queen of Cups came out. There's a Queen of Cups and a King of Cups that are in relation to one another. Like they're together, but they're undercover. They're working for the feds or the FBI or some shit like that. Some shit like that. Something like that. I feel like this person betrayed this Queen of Cups, betrayed this King of Wands. I'm hearing that song, Dirty Little Secret. I'll keep you my dirty little secret. I know you'll be just another regret. Somebody could be really, like, very punkish. Yeah, somebody could be very punkish, like they're into the punk scene. They're into the punk scene. This is also giving me the end of a relationship, okay? A divorce. Somebody definitely betrayed somebody within a union and they separated from you because you're a lying sword. With this King of Cups right here, waiting to move in on this bitch. Somebody sees like this Queen of Cups as an empress, but like she is an empress in the reverse, but like they're both in the reverse, so they actually like mesh very well together. Whereas this King of Wands wants an empress who's a high priestess but in the upright. Like this person wants to give their cup to this person because they feel like this would be something that would be balanced. It may be something that's very different and something that's very unusual, but I heard reciprocity is the biggest thing right now. Like it's very simple. I just want to get what I'm giving. I do see a celebration because the Ten of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Fool card out here. So new beginning, moving to calmer waters, realizing what you want, taking your finances and resources to go forward and go to something else. You could be moving to a city or something like that to work on your craft, okay? I heard expansion. Somebody's looking to expand. Yeah, because it's like fuck carrying the burden. It's like I don't want to be burdened by a situation that is not like I didn't cause this. So somebody's choosing to walk away from something. You could be like really grieving what it is that you had to walk away from, but it was the best decision for you. And I feel like the more time you spend alone, the more you find that is you made the right choice. It's just kind of like the nostalgia of it all. Like you're walking away from your childhood kind of energy. There's also a Knight of Swords and a King of Swords. So somebody's rushing in, I feel like, at this Queen of Cups to have conversation with her. Somebody's in despair and regret. They regret something. Somebody feel like they should have trusted their intuition when it came to a certain matter and concerning you. Because everything that they looked in to find about you was literally what they thought of you. But they didn't trust themselves. Like they learned that if you were saying that people were doing magic on you, doing voodoo, death spells, rituals and shit, like they found that this shit was actually true. And that the reason you ended a cycle was so that you can move away from this energy and get to calm the waters. That's why you kind of have to sneak away. I also see somebody sneaking away to come trying to give you a love offer. But with the Seven of Cups, it's like somebody's trying to figure out how to manipulate you. Because there's too many options out here. Cups. Like, as a king, if you're coming into an empress, you should know what the fuck you're finna bring towards this person. If you're debating on what you should bring towards, I feel like there's definitely more to that situation. But I do see the ending of a situation coming. Something about connecting the dots, okay? Yeah, the Three of Cups, the Sun, the Magician, the Ace of Swords, the World. I do see a full-blown new collaboration coming about. Something that you manifested in your darkest hour. It's like in your darkest hour, you really prayed for what it was that you want, and the divine heard you. And now that you've distanced yourself, that's the thing. If you're waiting for something to happen, you have to remove yourself from the people that you're around in order for this to happen. What you're trying to bring in fruition is not going to happen if you're still in a karmic relationship with anybody. Romantic, family, platonic. It could be even pets or fucking shit that you're still attached to, materialistic shit that you need to get rid of because it's carrying energy. Like, there's so many karmic things that you can still be holding on to that you need to let go in order for this new energy to come forth in your life. I do see a lot of celebrations, okay? I do see magic, but this is like giving me the energy of like a group of people who work together, who talk about how they want something to go rather than talking about how they're worried something will go, which in turn is manifesting this world energy, this new beginning, this balance that you're creating in your life. So I'm going to leave the reading here. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you like this video, make sure you like it, especially if you watched it all the way to the end. I appreciate that very, very much. Subscribe to the channel if you like this content. Turn on the post notification bell if you want to be notified when I upload content, because I don't have a set schedule, but I do upload frequently, and now it would be more frequently. Instead of going from one time a day, we're going to get into multiple times a day. So with that being said, I hope you guys have a great night, a great day, whatever time it is when you watch this video, and I will chat with you guys later. Bye.